Amy snorted. She might be jealous of Lily Manders, but that didn't mean she was delusional. Don't be ridiculous. She bent back over her sketchbook. She had to produce something before the bell rang. I'm not, Diego protested. He rustled through his book bag, then tapped his phone against her arm. You made these, didn't you? He'd pulled up her old Artbox account. She'd signed up years ago, back when she was eager to share every drawing with the world. The app scrolled through her gallery, highlighting each piece for a few seconds before moving on to the next. First, a dreamy painting of a soaring ship. The Skylance. It was half Leonardo da Vinci flying machine, half futuristic spacecraft. Nimbus clouds parted across its bow. Then came a conga line of skeletons dancing in bird of paradise plumage. Their bones gleamed like mother of pearl. And finally, a creature with a tiger's body and a bird's head. Amy had captured him just starting to leap, his head reared back, his haunches coiled and powerful. Luna, her old imaginary friend. The pieces were all digital art, Amy's favorite medium. You couldn't erase colored pencil. Not really. You certainly couldn't erase paint. But with her drawing tablet, no mistake was permanent. That knowledge eased something in Amy's fingers. For a moment, she sat transfixed by the parade of her old embarrassments. Then she pushed Diego's phone away. That's not even my style anymore, Diego. I haven't touched that account in ages. Almost a year, to be exact. Ever since she'd decided to take art seriously. Why not? Diego asked. It was really cool. It was little kid stuff. And Mr. Roos is going to take your phone if you don't put it away. Amy tried to refocus on the still life, to find something expressive about it. But before she could start again, the bell rang. Everyone jumped up. Diego didn't say anything, but the look in his eyes told Amy he wasn't ready to drop the subject. If she weren't so annoyed, she'd be touched by his loyalty. Diego didn't even like art that much. His great loves were music, by bands Amy had never heard of, and wrestling. But he always wanted to see her drawings, even back in 3rd grade when she drew 90% horses. He'd taken 2 years of art so they could have at least one class together. But he didn't always get it. Amy wanted to be good, actually good, like Lily Manders, and that meant tackling her art critically. It meant moving on from the silly things she'd doodled before. What are you going to do over spring break? She asked. Play with your uncle's band again? Diego gave her a look. It said, loud and clear, not a very subtle change in topic. He and Amy had been best friends since kindergarten, and sometimes they had entire conversations where they didn't say a word. Like now, when Amy fixed him with her very best squint that said, Drop it, Diego. Fine, he said. And yes, Uncle Isaac's band is practicing a new song, and he's gonna let me perform with him if I can learn the drum part. But that's only in the evenings. We're going to have plans, aren't we? It's been ages since we were in Flushing together. Diego frequently stayed with his uncle during school holidays, but trips to Flushing were rarer for Amy. She always loved going, eager for the change of pace from Port Jefferson. But this wasn't going to be a normal visit to Flushing. I'm staying with my grandma, Diego, she reminded him glumly. I have to keep her company, and she's like 100 years old. I'll be lucky if we leave the house. 2. When Amy's parents first told her they were planning a week-long cruise to the Arctic Circle, she thought they were joking. Didn't people take cruises to the Bahamas or Hawaii? To places with sun-soaked beaches and brightly colored drinks? Instead, her parents wanted polar bears and ice. And they wanted to go without Amy. It was an anniversary trip celebrating 15 years of marriage. Amy wasn't even upset they were going without her. She just wished they hadn't chosen her one and only 7th grade spring break to do it, which meant she'd spend the week with her grandma. Amy, Mom called.